Ready, set, go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Game Boys.
Game Boys.
Welcome back to Dream Daddy. We got a message from Hugo and Damien. We're gonna do something together.
Let's see what's going on with these
Hello. Okay.
Hey, are you up to anything tonight?
Are we? Are you up to anything?
Well, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
I've got family stuff. Hugo and I were planning to go to the art walk downtown, and we're wondering if you would care to accompany us. We're going on a date with two dads?
That sounds like the absolute
Ooh.
dream.
It's
Two dads, art walk, downtown. I'm here for that.
Including us, it's three dads.
Three dads.
It's the spiciest of dad dates. I would normally write a letter longhand, but I've run out of distressed parchment paper. You know, I have that problem every now and then.
Whoa. Why can I see Damien and Hugo's chat? Am I a hacker?
I'm in.
But I don't even have a hacker alias. The feds are gonna bust down my door any minute now. You gotta destroy this computer.
Oh no.
Stanley, this is a group chat. Oh, thank God. Do you guys know how to destroy a computer?
You can run Derek's boot and nuke from a startup flash drive. But once you've done that, it's best to physically destroy the platters altogether. Why do you know this, Damien?
He's got some, IT background.
Damien's done some things. The Victorians were well versed in information security.
Yeah.
Were they, Damien? Were they?
Stanley, do you want to go see some art or not?
Heck yeah.
Art's good. Let's go see art. I'm here for that. See that art.
See that art. Oh, I'm so down. Minimize eating fried foods, candy, and sweets. What about fried candy?
What about fried sweets?
What about candy foods?
Candy sweets.
Sweet foods.
Sweet.
Fried
candy
sweet foods.
Dads.
Keep your word.
Keep your dads.
Keep your words and keep your dads closer.
Yeah, true.
Damien and Hugo invited me to the monthly art walk in downtown Maple Bay. I've never really been to one of these before, so I'm not quite sure what I'm in for. I think I'm here a bit early. Just to let you know, this is part of Dad Rector's cut, so I've never seen this.
Oh, nice. Sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see Damien or Hugo around anywhere, and I feel just a little uncomfortable standing among all these fancy art people.
Yeah. Is that all landscapes?
Stanley? I turn around. It's Joseph!
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen this guy at
Are
all.
all the dads gonna just show up in the same place? Or?
I really hope so.
No.
I can't remember what his voice was.
I think it was the one that we did for this crashed spaceship.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Joseph, what are you doing here?
Joseph scoffs at me.
Yeah.
What am I doing here? How could you ask me that? I'm obviously a huge art appreciatist. Okay, fine. Damien invited me to this art walk thing. I'm guessing he invited you too. Oh, so it's not just like the three of us hanging out?
No, it'd be the four of us hanging out.
I guess. Joseph's cool, but
Still.
it makes the invitation feel a little less special.
It's like, why wasn't he in the group chat?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little out of my depth here, admittedly.
Thank God, I thought I was going to be the odd one out.
Are you allowed to say that?
Say what?
Thank.
Right, because he's a youth pastor.
Yeah.
Yep. I actually get double points when I say it since I'm a minister.
Oh, nice.
Is that how it works?
Sure. We'll take it.
The points get you into heaven. That's how it works. Anyway, where are the guys? I look and spot Hugo and Damien, who seem to have just arrived at the gallery.
The lads.
Oh, good eve, good eve, good eve. Evening, friends.
Who's ready for some art?
But is it art?
Art is dead and nothing is real. I have no idea what I'm in for, you know.
Hang on a moment. Just, yes. Okay, we're not blocking out. We're only blocking out
A
Joseph's
little bit of
face.
space, yeah.
You know I am. I have no idea what I'm in for. Art is dead and nothing is real.
I have no idea what I'm in for, I feel like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same.
All you have to know is that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, there's generally always a table that has free wine and cheese.
For this reason, I gotta get me soon to an art walk one of these
Yeah.
days. Not for the free wine, because I don't actually like wine that much. But
Cheese!
chomping down on that free art cheese.
See, I'm definitely a personally very much into art. So like
Yeah, same.
yeah, like I just
Yeah, I
the
love art.
combination of the three.
I love art,
Yeah.
but like the fact that there's cheese,
Jeez, that
really like that's
Yeah.
what gets me there.
yeah. Oh, I like art now.
Oh, I'm so glad he likes my dad.
Yeah. The real world dad connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the table in my sights. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go help myself to some tiny wines. That's our new band name.
Tiny wines.
The Tiny Wines.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a good one, honestly. Should we talk art with Hugo and Damien, or get some cheese and wine with Joseph?
I feel like I'd rather invest in Hugo and Damien.
Yeah, I would agree. We don't get a lot of time to talk with Joseph, but that's mostly because we don't ask him out, because
Yeah.
he's married.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about art.
So, what's his first place?
His particular artist specializes in landscape painting of various locales within the American Northeast. Oh, so it's so far pretty boring.
Yeah.
I look at the art. It is rad art.
At the risk of sounding uninformed, do all of these landscapes look like butts to you guys?
I'm not entirely clear on what you're referring to. Is he talking about mountains?
I'm not sure.
Damien and Hugo lean in, examining the paintings in earnest. It would appear as if you are correct.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Valid assessment, Stanley.
We can do art.
Hey, this art stuff's pretty easy.
Just point out
Figured
the
it
butt.
out. It looks like a butt.
You're good to go. Figured out the artistic intent.
It's like, no, low-key, our own little avatar there. I would say it looks like the kind of guy who's like, you know, a real like art snob in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also the kind of art snob that can meme about it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, it gets more complicated. Sometimes the butts are more symbolic. Sometimes the butts are metaphors. Sometimes art is about the butts they don't draw. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds makes sense.
Joseph returns to our group with tiny cheese and wine. What I miss.
Butts.
Shame. The cheese is nice, though. Shall we visit the next place? Yeah, sure. Let's go. Oh, so it's various galleries.
Oh, sick.
Okay, that's why it's an art walk.
Yes, so there's a bunch of different artists.
Yeah. We leave the first gallery and walk a few minutes before we reach another one. This gallery is a bit more crowded. Huge paintings of... I'm not even sure. Hang on the walls.
Is it sort of pink?
Oh. Oh, geez.
What am I looking at here?
This is abstract art. I think the more important question is, what does this art mean to you? I stare at the painting, concentrating as hard as I can on its meaning.
It's a butt.
It's a butt.
It's a butt.
Everyone else stares into the paint.
Lean us in close.
Just imagining four 4 grown men
Just
staring
in an
at a
art
painting,
gallery.
trying to see
with
the
four grown men with wildly different aesthetics.
all standing in a group together.
Yeah.
Like they came together,
Yeah, and
all looking for a butt.
leaning in. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a butt. While a valid assessment, I feel like the artist was trying to make a different statement. You can't say that. You don't know that, Damien. They could have been trying to make a butt.
They just, yeah, it seems about right.
We
to
won't
me.
know unless we ask the artist themselves. And are they here? I don't think so.
Yeah.
So, probably how much he liked butts. You are a servant of the Lord. Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
Yeah.
He knows.
Servant
He
of the
knows what he
Lord
is.
Of butts.
We're all God's creatures, even butts. That was some theology I can get behind.
Yeah. Comparing this piece to the artist's body of work, I'm pretty sure this represents a sense of isolation he feels while creating traditional abstract artwork in a field that's rapidly moving towards digitization. Wow, how'd you figure that? That's what it says on the placard.
There you go. There you go. So we do have some artists intent, I guess. Let's look at a few more of these. We walk around the gallery, sampling some more of the artist's work. I almost hate to say it, but abstract art is kind of growing on me. It's interesting that the artist chooses not to let their work be defined by, what's the word? Realism? Realism. Yeah. As we're looking at one of the paintings, a patron scoffs loudly.
Ooh.
I could do that.
Excuse me.
Oh boy, this patron's about to get.
Yeah.
Hugo's about to go off.
It's about to happen.
Hugo, not here.
No, come back here.
The patron walks away, not noticing Hugo fuming right next to him. Oh,
It's about to happen.
Hugo wants to throw down.
You say you could do that, but you didn't. You don't seem to have the intellectual depth or the artistic skill to execute a piece even a fraction as impressive as this one.
Oh! Let him know.
Absolute goon. Art is the truest expression, and it seems
Of the
like
self.
yourself. Oh, art is the truest expression of the self, and it seems like yourself is so bad that your art would be bad.
Oof. Hugo's insult game isn't the best, but there's no denying his passion. Damien is holding him back at this point. Friend is not worth it. Hugo manages to cool down. He smooths his jacket.
I'm sorry. I just love art very much.
We all do. We all do, Hugo.
Me nobody.
I pat Hugo on the shoulder. You know what would ease the mood?
But
Is it the cheese? Why not both?
yeah.
You know, butt cheese.
No.
Or how about
But wine.
no cheese in the shape of a butt?
That
better.
would do the trick.
You know, it's Baby Bell's new
Wine
new
in the
venture.
shape of a cheese.
A wine glass, but it's just filled
With
cheese.
Yeah.
like solid cheese.
Yeah. And it's sort of like a double wine glass, so it sort of looks like a butt.
Or boobs.
Well,
Either way you look at
I
it,
guess.
it's art.
But yeah, it's
Sorry.
artist interpretation. You know,
Yeah.
like, artist intent versus.
I'm glad we can
audience
agree on
interpretation.
this.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not cheese. It's wine and cheese. I like where Joseph's head is at.
Go sign.
The four of us head over to the wine and cheese table, which thankfully is grounded in realism and is actual wine and cheese.
I'm kind of disappointed it's not abstract wine and cheese.
It's metaphorical wine and
Yeah.
cheese.
We got one last stop on the tour. You lot feeling up
Oh,
for
I'm
it?
so down.
Is it gonna be any weirder than this art?
I really hope so. It is absolutely weirder than this art.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what I'm here for.
Is it performance art?
Yes.
Is it just going to be a bunch of people waving around in
a single person
park?
sitting in a chair in a blank room?
Yeah. Let's do it. Damien, Hugo, and Joseph and I...
It is performance art.
Hell yeah! Walk over to a performance in the street. Several masked performers in leotards undulate wildly on the ground, screaming both at each other and us.
Ah!
This is exactly what I wanted! Wait, isn't that one scene from Midsummer?
So, quick question.
Nah.
Shoot. What is happening?
Does it really matter? I second this question.
Performance art.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean?
Who knows? Again, I pose the very same question to you, Mr. Briggs. What does it mean? Theory of existence, the very humanity of being human. They really like screaming or...
Butts. 100%
We gotta-
butts. You gotta go 3 for 3.
We gotta go thematic.
Comedy comes in 3s,
We got-
baby.
We gotta be thematically
Gotta do it.
consistent here.
What do you think they're trying to say?
I believe it's less about what they're saying and more about why they're saying it. They're screaming. I think there is something special about performance art. With almost every other form of art, music, painting, photography, the artist uses their medium as a conduit for their emotions. With performance art, the medium is the artist. It is the purest expression of raw human emotion. It's art as catharsis. Oh, Damien.
Woke.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, Hugo, you were my favorite in the last playthrough, but whew,
Damien's kind of like...
Damien's stepping up.
Yeah. That's beautiful, Damien.
Honestly. So, what you're saying is, if I start making really loud fart noises right now, it's art as long as I, really mean it. If you intend it to be art, in many people's books...
Farts are just art with an F. You can quote me on that.
How am I supposed to go on with my life?
I made the joke. Looks like we're all done.
Thank you very much for watching. Honestly, we have to end
let's
this.
finish off this interaction and then...
Yeah. Damien fixes him with a hard stare. I was gonna start making fart noises, but based on the look on your face, that joke isn't gonna play well with this crowd. Honestly, I would commend you if you committed to it.
Yeah.
Wise. We watch the rest of the performance as earnestly as we can and clap politely after the dancers scream their way off stage. Alright. Well, we've enjoyed ourselves some art.
We have.
I'm so glad this is part of the new extended edition.
Yeah.
So, thank you again for watching. If any of the art that we've seen today has touched your hearts or your butts, let us know which one in the comments.
If you are a conduit for performance art yourself, we would love to hear your stories.
Yes, tell us about the times in which you've screamed your way off stage.
Yeah.
And if you haven't subscribed or rung the bell, those are both things you can do. We'll see you later.